So here we are discussing test series 7, question number 12, and this question belongs to the topic of transducers and specifically resistive transducers, and in that topic of pot, that is potentiometer. So question goes as question number 12. When a potentiometer is used for measurement of voltage of an unknown source, the power consumed in the circuit of the unknown source under null conditions is. Then you are given four options: is very high, B is high, C is small, D is ideally zero. So if you see, then they are talking about the potentiometer. Okay, so generally when we use potentiometer circuits, so whatever the power output or the voltage output, current output, what you have to measure in the circuit, that is a matching circuit, it should not load the potentiometer. Fine. So if it should not load the potentiometer, it means that it should have a very high resistance, because if it has a lower resistance, then it will start consuming current, voltage and power as well. So because of that, that loading effect will come into picture. So if you see, then option number D, which says is ideally zero, is correct. So option number D, I will just tell that option number D is correct, which says it should be ideally zero. So it should be ideally zero in order to avoid loading effect. So I'll just write it down. So ideally zero to avoid loading effect. Okay, to avoid the loading effect on the main side of circuitry. Hence the impedance also offered by the unknown voltage source should be ideally zero, so that it will not take any current, and thus ideally no power will be consumed. Okay, so like that. So this was the question number 12. Option number D is correct. So in order to avoid the loading effect, it should be ideally zero.